Here's a Lady Viking who knows what it's like to bounce back.
Brian Johnson had a conversation with Ripley sophomore Lauren Roush.
You guys have been playing some great basketball.
I think we're a really close-knit team, and we just do what we have to win. And where most teams are offensively, we're a very close-knit defense team. And as a team as a whole, we're very close, and I consider them my best friends and sisters. So
it's a lot of fun when you win, too, isn't it?
Yes, we get fired up in the locker room, and we have dance parties sometimes even, and our favorite saying is, "How about them Vikings?"
How about them Vikings? I mean, talk about this team and your chances. You're getting ready to play a sectional game on Wednesday up at Parkersburg South. You guys have to feel like you have a pretty good shot at moving on.
As the underdogs, we really do. It's going to be a battle, but we're ready. We're prepared. The coaches do everything they can for us. We have a game plan, and we're just ready to go up there and fight.
Now, let's talk about you. The games that we've carried on C98, what really struck me about the way you play is you bring a level of energy to this team. Whether you start or come off the bench, whatever that is, you know your role. And your role is to come in, play defense, hustle. You're on the floor within a matter of minutes once the game starts. And you bring a mindset to this team that is winning at all costs. And I think that's been a big part of this 15-win season so far.
One thing my dad has always taught me is that if you can play defense, you can play anywhere. So for me, defense is the most important part of the game. Defense wins games. Where one person might want to score 15 points, my goal is to take a charge. Where I can't get blocks or anything, I'd much rather sacrifice my body and get a charge. And I love just looking over and see that ref putting his hand behind his head. The bench really gets into it too.
As an underclassman, though, you have kind of taken a back seat to scoring. You can score. We've seen you score in the games that we've played, but you know that on this team that isn't your role. Now, you score when you get the opportunity, but when you have Jalen and you have Sarver and you have Tessa and Taylor, girls that are a little more seasoned, that have had more games under their belt, you just come in and show these even younger girls, these freshmen, how it should be done.
I believe my main goal offensively is to find the shooter. Like the other night against Cabell Midland, Taylor got in trouble and had to sit out or got in foul trouble. And Jay was on fire. So it's my role to get her the ball.
When you look at this team, when you were out, we did a game, I believe you were out. I can't remember who we were playing. That's when you were injured with the head injury. How's that going? How are you feeling? Do you feel like you're back at 100% now?
Yes, I feel like I'm back at 100%. I was a little discouraged or disheartened about having to wear my helmet, but I do whatever I can to have to play, and I'd much rather be on the court with a helmet than not being able to play at all. And even my teammates have brought me up through that, and Tessa Ray even offered to wear one with me.
Well, you pull the look off. Don't worry about that. You wear it well, so I wouldn't let that discourage you, but you played tremendous defense, and you were talking about it a minute ago. Defense travels, Lauren, and you talked about defense winning championships. That's what it's going to take for this Lady Viking team to advance and beat Parkersburg South next week, is a level of defense that you bring to the floor.
Yeah, I think it's mostly going to be a defensive game, and we're definitely going to bring our A game, and I just hope that we'll be able to make it out of this section and give everybody a show that they want to see.
What would it mean to you and the underclassmen to win and advance and maybe get to the Civic Center for these seniors? Because I know how much you underclassmen look up to these girls and what they mean to you.
I think it would be a blessing itself. I love the girls so much, the seniors. It's going to be really tough losing them, but it would just be amazing for not only our program, but our coaches, our school, and all the fans that come out and support us to be able to make it to the Civic Center.
Well, when this season's over and those seniors do move on, you've set yourself up to be a leader next year for this team.
Yes, hopefully. I really want to be a leader to all the underclassmen, and I really think that this year the seniors really helped me as a sophomore come out of my shell, and that goes for everybody else too.
All right, Lauren, thanks for the time. Best of luck in Parkersburg.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Lauren Roush, sophomore guard for the Lady Vikings.